Hi everyone, welcome back. This is a custom order for Dianna. Dianna, I think. The brief was dark greens, burnt orange and deep purple. Deep purple? I think it was. Maybe I'm just reminiscing about the band. The greens and bees, bumblebees I think, or bees and flowers. I've had a lot of fun with this one, Dianna, if you're watching. Didn't know a thing about bees, got friends who keep hives, but I tend to stop away from that particular area. So yeah, I've found some really interesting stuff and I hope you enjoy. It is a hardcover, normal size, 8 3/4 by 6 with a 2-inch spine. We have lilies on the front. Now I love lilies, and lilies, the ones in my garden anyway, come in orange. So I don't know if you can... Oh, the light is appalling this morning, so I'm having to work under my lamp, which isn't the best. But maybe you can see. Kind of sort of copper-coloured gilding on the front, or gilding wax. So plain spine, sort of distressed look. Got a closure, so somebody asked me the other day how I did this. It literally is just a big We Are Memory Keepers eyelet there, and onto a Tim Holtz fastener, which I have to say I have coloured because I couldn't find the right colour, so I've gone over it with some Maya Gold and then coloured seam binding. Lots of pretty danglies. Yeah, I'm pleased with this one. So inside we've got very sort of rich greens and not orange, but a nice sort of creamy colour. And there we are. And a burnt orange lily, which I think are wonderful, I have to say. They are my favourite flowers. And these, now, Diana, I found these and I thought, I really like those, I'm going to put them on. They do come off if you're not one to... for your inspirational quotes, and by all means take them off. So we've got some tags, some lace on the pockets. This is out of a book I've got quite well. I was picked up the other day. The Meanings of Flowers, and there are some very. I didn't realise that a common almond meant stupidity. So there you go. Next time you find yourself really annoyed with someone, you know what to give them. This is the Victorian Ladies Flower Book. Now these papers I've gone for with this kit are Nectars Creations. I can't remember the name of the kit at the moment, but I will link it all below. So we have a little amber coloured dangly. It's all lined papers or plain papers. A beehive, well, half a beehive, you'll see the other bit in a minute. And we have a pockets, a flower book. And this one has actually got bits about bees in it, this bit of a book I've put in here. Orchids, bees. There weren't, I have to admit, too many images I came across which have got what I thought was a reasonable picture that I'd want to use. The other half of the beehive, side tuck. Back of the little flower book. Another one. Like I say, if you're not into that type of thing, by all means, just take them off. Oh, this is out of Benningfield's English Countryside. I just thought the colours went really nicely with this. Bit of 1920s music paper. Some more of the Nectars Creation kits. A little green dangly this time. Orchids at the top. Mrs. Harrison's bee dress. The lady looks so formidable. I don't care what species of animal you are, you just would not mess with this lady. All lined on the back. Tag. What I did, Diana, was because the purples, it was easier to stick with. It didn't look right. I tried doing purple flowers with the rest of the kit, so I've tended to go for purple highlights. So they're in here. So they just sort of, nice little contrast. Bit of Tim Holtz paper. Little tuck spot at the back. All these do clip off if you find they get in the way. Queen bee. Yes. I thought that applies to any lady that buys one of these journals, if I do say so myself. Poppy. Little tags. Some more there. There's a 1930s countryside book I picked up. I figured with your choice of colours, Diana, you weren't going to be frightened of the odd pop of colour. Some more digital printing. I've had a lot of fun with this, I have to say. Very different colours to work with. Oops, nasty tuck. I lied. There are a couple of purple flowers in there. Tags. Adverts, bee bath. Now in this country, bath does not mean anything nice. So I hope in America it means a little different. Corner tuck, this is more the Benningfield's English countryside. Some more the music paper. Nectars Creations. Some more orange orchids. This is the meaning of flowers. So something just caught my eye. Ivy. I didn't realise ivy meant fidelity or marriage. I always associate ivy with Christmas. There's a Holden little poem about bees on there. Some dictionary papers. Different colour bees. A little note card with a tuck spot in the back. Some more, a few more orchids. This is quite a full book, I will say. An advert for American Beekeeper, 1904. Tuck spot. Whoops. So that's a pocket, not one of those, which I've just tucked inside there. I actually remembered not to sew down the top. That one's a Victorian and that one's an Edwardian. There you go. Some more of the encyclopedia pages. Corner tuck. Some French dictionary dangly. An advert for an original honey warehouse. There you go. That's a hive, a digital print of a hive on the bottom, or digital stamp. Some more Tim Holtz papers. It's just a very faint watermark in the middle. Ticket inside there. It's an envelope with a card inside. There is actually a book plate inside of that. I didn't put it on. Some people like them, some people don't. So have a look, see what you think. This is a poem for a honeybee. Come into the back of the papers. Botanical. Then the last signature, number 5. There you go. Nice big pocket. Encyclopedia page. Oh, there we go. I actually thought about this. Inside a beehive. And beeswax on the back. And then a description of the ladies' safety hive. So ladies, if you didn't know what you were doing before, these gentlemen are going to tell you. Some more of the Benningfields English countryside. Another bit of that 1920s. This paper is lovely. Just feels really delicate. And the last of the danglies, a little bit of orange and creams going on there. Maybe. And the last of a common humblebee. I wonder if that's what we call a bumblebee. The digi-stamp of a beehive in the corner. Side pocket or tuck. The mysteries of beekeeping explained. And the last page and the inside back cover. So there we go. 160 pages. I've got a little OTT with this. I think there's about 170 odd pages on it. I just had a lot of fun putting it together. So Diana, hopefully you'll look at this and go, yay! And I'll put the list in below for you. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye.